Hello, friends. Okay, we've got a lot to cover tonight. Now, this is just one of the pre-made packages, that comes with the Easy Deal Builder. Now, here's the Easy Deal Builder software that Simon and Jeremy came out with. These guys have been around for as long as I have. So about 10 or 11 years, 12 years, maybe even longer. Now, here's the software, all right? For $30, all right, so they're giving you 3 already pre-made packages. So right there, if you were just paying for the 3 made packages that they had all the graphics and created and everything, and I'll show you how we do that after. But, right, all right, so $10 for each package that you were going to purchase that they give you in the bonus, all right, that would be the $30 right there. They are giving you the whole software platform and everything they've created and with all the programmers and everything. Okay, so you can check the page. If you've already purchased it, then that's fine. I'm just showing you in case you've missed on their download page the 3 bonuses. Okay, because at first I just grabbed the software zip file, and I'll show you how easy that is after too. But I forgot these 3 bonuses: the simple smart system and the other ones there. Scarcity, principle, and superhero blogging. Alright, so this is what the database looks like in the back, and we'll get to that in a minute. And look for the folder there that I got when I downloaded it, Easy Deal Builder. Let me make a folder here. That's what you would do, right click and create new when you go to download. And then you can download all your stuff into one folder when you get to their download page, alright? If you already downloaded the stuff and you got like the bonuses on your desktop and the Easy Deal Builder, drag everything into a folder. Name it Easy Deal Builder, then drag all the stuff into that folder. That was images that I took and screenshots for when I make a product. Go see Easy Deal Builder. And I'll drag that over here. Alright, it's already on my desktop, so I'll just cancel that and go find it over here. Like I say, it's nuts there. Alright, now inside this folder I dragged everything in here, see? I've got all the instructions, the PDF files, some MP4 videos, okay? And I even made a notepad, as you can see there in the middle, right about the middle there. I made a notepad saying my Deal Builder logins. Okay, so I put, my page, my website there, and put my password and my username there. So I have everything in the folder. If I lose anything, I just type in my start box down there, Easy Deal Builder, and I'll come up with all this. See, I extracted that. Now here's the folder for the Easy Deal Builder single site. I actually bought it twice. Now here's the admin folder. In the admin folder, you just go to Tools, and like I showed you before, under Add-ons and Extensions, get that Fire FTP. It's a FTP software. Then when you go to a web developer, it'll be in there, see, down the bottom, Fire FTP. So Tools, Add-ons, Extensions, and look for Fire FTP in the search box, Fire FTP. Then you can just hook up right on your browser to FTP. Now I'm going to slide that over a little bit and over here. Right now this is my hosting site over here on the right, and on the left is my computer. The left is my computer and the right is my hosting account. So we see I'm not logged into any hosting account right now. But this software is so neat, you can hook right up to your domain name. And all you got to do is create a folder in your public_HTML and upload that in there. YouTube site that I made with the covered video press software. That's why I bought this twice, because I got this for free. I mean, the free reseller rights for covered video press. Alright, so they've been selling that. It took me 2 hours to edit this video that Soren did. I edited it down a little bit and made it fit in the box. And just cut out some, noises in there and stuff like that. But I made this with, this already came pre-made. All I changed on here was the video. The rest of it was already pre-made. So I bought another license actually because I bought it twice. So I can actually set it up on 2 different domains. This one has the scarcity timer on it, and some have the quantity, okay? So if you right-click on that image up there too, when you get one of your pre-made packages, you can see that it's 940 pixels wide. And then you put the information in here. See, these are images, so you can add images in here. I was just taking screenshots and putting them in Paint, and I'll show you that in a minute. And then I was copy and pasting some text from the websites that you get, like in your reseller packages, and pasting that text in there. I made this tab myself for affiliates. So I set it up on, I set it up this one on JVZoo. And then affiliates can sell that. And I can always change the timer after to a quantity like 12 left. And you can make, when it says 12 left, you can make it end at 3. Alright, and there's the add to cart button. It does all this for you. The software does everything for you. It's all built in. So this is really good. I mean, you can use this for anything, right? Video packages, product. All right, so I'm going to log into, let me see where I want to set up a new database. I'm going to do it just like if you were going to start off. I'm going to set it up into info products to sell domain. This guy's been charging me $20 a month for this domain for years. I think I'm going to start using it more. And I'm just going to go to connect and connect to info products to sell. Right, you go in the drop-down arrow. When you first set up Fire FTP, you go to the drop-down arrow right there next to the connect, and you create your account. Now I'm just going to move this over here, as any smart person would do that has files in here that they don't want to be seen. Now you got to go to the public_HTML, all right, and that's that one right there, public_HTML. None of these other, you don't upload into anything else. Right, this is my computer side over here, and this is my hosting account on the right hand side. But you always go to public_HTML folder. That's the only place to upload files. Now I got to go to my desktop, our Easy Deal Builder, and then I'm right there. Now these are all the products here. All right, you don't upload any of these. You only go to the EDB single site or multi-site or developer site, whatever you bought. And like I say, I even put my login text in there in a notepad, and then I dragged it in there on my desktop. You can't do nothing within the software. Like you can't, FTP software, you can't extract files or nothing. Now see, this was the covered video press video up there, the one that says EDB. It's just a file that was already made, and you can export them and you can sell them to people if they have Easy Deal Builder. Now you don't just first you got to go to public_HTML over here, like I say. You've got to be in the public_HTML. I don't know how many times I got to stress that, but I see a lot of people uploading files into different places. Now as long as you have an index.html page, and you can Google that, how to make an index.html page, then all these folders will be protected. But see, then you can make separate folders with different projects inside. Now I want to upload the database into its own folder because it's going to be info products to sell /deals. And that's where I'll keep all my deals and all my products in that folder. All right, these other folders, they're all different products as well. So I'm going to right click and choose create a folder, which they say create a directory. And I'm going to name it, let me drag that over again. Now let me name that folder deals. Just going to name that deals. And hit the enter key. And that'll go up into its place where it's supposed to. Now I got to double click on that folder, right? I got to double click on it so I'm inside that folder. Now I go to the EDB single site. And I don't just upload this whole folder in there. That would be crazy. I got to open that folder right there. And then there's going to be an admin folder. Now I can just right click on that admin folder and choose upload. Now see, I wouldn't upload all these separately. Go to the up arrow over here, top left. Now I could just right click and upload this, or I could left mouse button down and drag that right into that folder. That's the admin folder. Now that's going to take a few minutes to upload. It's not that much space, but it's 800,000, so that's what, probably 8 megabytes, 8 or 9 megabytes, I'm not sure. But it's not a big folder, but I mean that's pretty massive for all that script and all that technical stuff that they did, right? All we have to do is upload it and go to an install file and put a password and a username, and we get the database on our domain, right? A domain costs $10 a year, and a hosting is like $8.95 a month for hosting, and you can do everything with the hosting nowadays. So get hosting below if you need it. You can get a domain right at HostGator now, so it's just as easy. I host all mine at GoDaddy, but then you got to switch the name servers over there. All right, now admin, and then go back here. Oh, here's the install file. It's a PDF, I mean. It just tells you where to go. Your domain deals /admin /install.php. Let me see if I can just left mouse down and copy. Some PDFs allow you to copy from them. So left mouse down and backspace that, and then right click and copy. Alright, good, they let you copy that. So go right here to the browser and control key down and hit V, or right click and choose paste. And that's not it. And there we go. There is where our database is. And all we have to do now is put username and a password. Okay, and an email. The whole thing is in that folder now. We're all set up. Single site license, it says. Easy Deal Builder software. Okay, I'll just blank that out for a minute here because it might be cookied in. And then there it is. You've got your whole database, and it says right here in that blue line there, do log in. That's where you're going to log in at. That's where you'll log in. So like I say, I copy that into a notepad, put my username and stuff into a text file like a notepad, and then I drag it into my Easy Deal Builder folder. That way I'll know where everything is contained in one folder. Now if I go to log in, must be the wrong password, and there we go. Update the password, and now I've got my Easy Deal Builder platform in my admin area. Okay, deal name, visits, sales value, conversion, action, so much stuff in there. Now, when you get the bonuses, well, this is the EDB single site license. I don't want to extract that. Now, I've already extracted these. You want to right click on the ones down the bottom there, the bonus ones, scarcity file. Now, see? These are just the directions. This is the file that you want to upload. It says EDB, Easy Deal Builder file. It's a .edb file. So they've got all that figured out. Scarcity principle. So I'll just copy that. I go to properties, and then I'll go to name that, right? So I'll go to new deal. But we don't really want new deal, right? We want to import a deal because we're going to be importing a deal. So go to the second tab over and Control V, or right click and paste. Either that, hold the Control key down. Then go, no spaces here, no spaces. And then we go to continue. And then I'm going to go to upload. I'm going to upload one because we got 3 of them to upload. I have 4 because I got the covered WordPress video one. I'm going to go to browse, and I'm going to go to my desktop to the EDB folder, Easy Deal Builder folder, and let's do scarcity principle and just double click on that. And then go to upload. And that'll upload the whole project right inside. I mean, you've got to do a few changes. You've got to change your pay button or whatever else you want to put a new tab in there. If you want an affiliate program, you got to put your pay button, right? Now, if we go here, you can preview the deal right there. Sometimes I like to copy and paste the deal URL itself and go to File, New Tab. And that way it's just a regular URL there. So there we go. We uploaded that whole thing in 1 second, right? We just said upload, new deal, named it, boom. And that was that. Now see, this is just an image inside these little boxes, right? So I was taking screenshots and stuff like that. Now I don't know why when you click on that, they're going to a PDF file, but it's crazy. But those are only images. It's got the share buttons. I mean, this is all built in. All right, it says 151 people claim this deal already. You can change that. If you click on that, it has that, check the, it has that pop-up window for you on this one. They're all different. There's the headers already made. I mean, they spent thousands on this stuff. I mean, they've made a lot of money with it as well, but we're going to make a lot of money with making deals out of it. View image info. Go to view image info like I was saying before. 940 by 150. So the height really doesn't matter. You don't want it too high, right? One of mine is 227, I think, height. But the width you want to have right. It's 940. So you write that down, 940 width, and then when you go to Paint, you can adjust it. I use Photoshop, but we'll be using Paint today. And view the image info here is like 650 wide, and it looks like they still got some white space on the side, so maybe you could go 700. So any screenshot image in there inside the tabs, you probably want 700 or less, and the header is 940 wide. So we could write that down, so when we make our deals, we know what's happening. You can do different backgrounds on your deal too. They got a background like that, right? It's a fixed background with just some money on the bottom. Now, if I want to go to continue editing, so much stuff to edit in here. This is the footer text. I've made my own custom footer text on front page. That's what me and my students use. And if I go here and go to EDB footer text, it'll pop up with that right there, the code I saved. That's why I like to save them in a notepad in your document folder. Then when you go to the start menu, you can get, right to it. Saves time. And then copy this footer code, and I'm going to paste it in here because I put some stuff in there already, in like my affiliate URL for Easy Deal Builder instead of theirs. And the side block type on the top, the side block, could be an image, and that is an image. All right. And if we wanted to change that, we could. Or you could have a video. If it's a video, the video code goes right there. And it tells you what size, 480 by 270. And I think the image is about the same as well, 480 by 270. The header type. Do you want a header? See, the header thank you page, that's just, do you want the same header that you put below to show up on your thank you page? Then you can have that as well. So the header type is either an image or text. You can write text in the header, and you can put image. Now, see, these ones come with a custom thank you page already, so you don't even need to make a thank you page for these ones. It does go to their page, but if you set these up with JVZoo or Pastry, you'll have a place to put your email address. All right, so they'll be on their list too, but that's why it's better to make your own deals. All right, they said to use the these pages for them to get their gift. But that's only 3 of the deals, and like I say, if you set it up on JVZoo or Pastry, you're going to get the emails as well. So follow up with the emails with follow-ups, and those will all be buyers' emails. Now, the deal directory image, that just shows up when they go to that deal page. All right, the deal page is /deals, I think. And that will show all your deals up. Now, the deal directory button text. See, I didn't change that one before, I guess. Oh, I'm just making this one. All right, so it says that on there. So, scarcity deal directory button text. Oh, that's for the deal directory. That's not for the buy now button. All right, so save and preview. I keep saving it because, you know, if the power goes out or something happens like that, you want to make sure you save it. So, copy, new tab. You don't have to do it this way. You can just go to the preview button there, but like I say, I'm crazy. All right, now, here we go here. 49 available. Now, the header text is down here. Now that goes to my link. And I forgot to take this out. So that's powered by, when you go into the edit thing, when you go in there to edit, continue editing, and powered by or no. So I click on no, because I've got my own text in my own link in the header. And that's only the code. Don't let the code mess you up. It's only a few links with text with links that open in new windows. Okay, that's very easy to make. This is images here. They added an image like that. And if you click on the image, you can go to center. You can make a link if you want, you know, make it open in a new window, but we don't have a link, so we don't need to make it open in a new window. But if we did have a link, like going right to the pay button, right, so I put that in the middle. And we'll go here and save and activate. That's the guarantee box. All right, so that's in the center. Maybe it was already in the center. All right, so we've got our first product there. We've just got to put that into... Now, we can go to a new deal, right? Show the desktop. I was going to do another one, but I don't have that bonus package, the 19 reseller rights packages. So we'll just do the AdSense profits. Again, now we'll make a new deal out of this one. And I'll show you how I start with my own new deals, okay? How I make when they're not already pre-made, which you're going to benefit a lot more from making your own. So I'll use the AdSense profits. And I put bonuses in there as well. I made a folder and put it in my zip folder, okay? So that's where you're getting the benefits of being the vendor. You got control of the product, you've got control of the download page, you can put what you want on it, all right? They want you to use their download page, but they're having people opt in before they get the download. So I put a few links in this bonus thing right here. Free affiliate tools from Skidoogle, but if they upgrade, right, then you get paid. And free private label right products for Resell Rights Weekly, which builds my residuals. Now here's the product right here. It's got quite a bit of stuff in here. Master resell license, the images. Images is what I want to go to, because I want to get a header first. And this is the index page. So I can probably do a print screen from there. Alright, so there's the page. Now, if I was going to hit the print screen key, it's up on the top of your keyboard, the top right over by the, on the top right, next to the scroll lock. It's called the print screen key. And if you hit that print screen key, and then you go to all programs, accessories, and then paint. After you hit the print screen key, you can go to paint. And you can get these images and make headers yourself and stuff like that, all right? It's not going to be like you can edit them like a private label right product if you have that. But you can go to paste, and now you can go to crop. And you can take that tool and you can, go a little wide. You don't want too much because this is going to be, 940. Now go about even on the other side, so it looks halfway decent. Make sure you don't cut nothing off at the bottom, right? And then you can go to cut. Top right up there, edit, cut, and then go to File and New, the drop down arrow, and then you don't want to save this stuff that you just scrapped out of. So say don't save, and then you go to File, drop down arrow, or you can go to just Paste, because we already went to File, New. So now go to Paste. Now remember we need it at 940. Now I don't use this that much. Paint, I usually use Photoshop, but there's a resize word right there, resize, and this is in percentage, is ticked there. We want pixels, and so it's not too far off. We need 940 and 272 is the height. So click OK, and it really didn't make it too much wider. It'll be fitting nice now. Now we can go to File, the drop down arrow, and Save as PNG or JPG. And I'll save it as my desktop as a PNG IAP header, Instant AdSense Profits header. Now that's done with a free program called Paint, and it's on most computers. Now if I go back to the deal builder, we'll name the deal name, AdSense Profits. I'll make this capital one. It's still cookied in from my other setting on my other domain. Now, deal directory button text will be AdSense Profits, and that might be cookied in too already. So that's what's going to show up on your deal directory. Deal directory image, I can upload it from the folder that I have there with all those products, and that's in AdSense Profits. So image folder, right? And I'll go with 500 and I'll raise you 300. No, that's 350, 500. I'll go with the 200. And I'll go to upload. Upload that 200 picture, and that'll be uploaded. So when the deal directory propagates, you'll be able to go to your deal directory and see those images on that page. Copy for the footer code, right? I got my footer code already, and control key down and hit V. And the social tabs are all on. I don't want that on, powered by them, their link. Now I could put, alright, it's cookied in, so keywords and description and the title for it. Side block is image. Now the side block is an image, right? So we need an image for, we could use one that's, there, but I want to go and actually take a video shot of one of the videos on the AdSense Profit thing. So I'll go inside the AdSense Profits video folder, and inside there is a folder that has videos and audios. And I'll click on the video 2, and these are HTML files, so they open up in an HTML file, they're not MP4. So you would double click on the HTML document, and I don't want it to upload that. I want to open. Now let's go back to that folder, and the computer's going to stick. So videos and audios. And I'm going to right click on this and choose Open With. That way it won't open up in that download thing. So I'm going to right click there and choose Open With in Firefox. And then I'm going to play the screencast. And then what I'm going to do is hit the print screen again when I find a good area that I want to do a print screenshot. I'm just going to hit the print screen key again. Here looks good. And I'll hit the print screen. Right there, I'll hit pause, and I'll hit the print screen key. Right? Now if I go back to Paint and hit Paste or File New, and either Control V or hit the paste thing up there, then I'm going to go to Select and crop this again. I'm going to cut out what I want. I'll probably cut up right under the black there. Right? Then I'll go to, pull that down a little, well, whatever. That might be okay for now. And then we'll go to, over here and go to cut. And then go to the drop down arrow and go new. And we don't want to save that again. And then we'll hit Control V or paste up there in the top left. Paste. Now this box is a little wide. I don't know why. Maybe I can drag that white box in. Maybe I don't need to, but like I said, I don't use paint too much. Now I'm just going to go to File, Save As. Drop down arrow, Save As, and save it as a PNG if you want to. And I'll just put vid shot, video shot 1, vid shot 2. Okay, so that's saved. Now if I go there, and I don't need that open. Now say I'm going to use image, but we want to make sure we size that right after too, because that was 480 by 270, I think they said on that. So that's small, yeah. 480. Well, maybe we'll leave that at. So you can take out the maintain aspect ratio if this keeps doing that, all right? And it's right here, maintain aspect ratio. Uncheck that, and then you can put your own numbers. So it's 480 by 270. We'll leave 271. Okay, so it looks a little more stretched out, but that's cool. They get the picture. Now, if I go to image, and it had that size, when you hover over the question mark there, you can see what they all say. So now I'm going to go to, the drop down arrow, and then save as, or save. And I'll save that as, vid shot 2. Oh, vid shot 2 again. And replace that. Now, when I go to click on image and I go to upload, and I go to the desktop, I'm going to go down and go get vid shot 2. And I'm going to upload that. It says success. And I'm going to go down here and go to save and preview just so we can see it. And it's the thank you page. It already comes pre-made. If you want to use the thank you ads they give you, just join a JVZoo and you'll be able to get commissions on all these products as well that they have. It'll be on the thank you page automatically. You just have to get approved there and go to JVZoo and ask for approval. Say, I got Easy Deal Builder and this is on my thank you page. Thank you. Copy and paste that to a notepad and then do that to all of them. I got Easy Deal Builder. I want approval. And that's it. And then they'll approve you. But then the thank you page would be like this if you use theirs. And this one, I think, if you use another one. But see right here, I haven't put no link here in the download yet, but I would put the link here and then say check your stuff below. Now, and you can tell too, when you're approved and they'll email you, but when you go to the buy now button, down here right next to that one, you'll see my affiliate number, 1739. Alright, so it's a line from the bottom right above. You'll see little light gray. That means your affiliate number, so you're all set on the payment on that one. That's how to check that when you're doing JVZoo. But you got to get approved in the back office first. And then, some of these are 50%, and then all of a sudden, when you're selling your products, you'll be seeing these sales come in from there automatically. And they've made all these products, and they do a good job, so they're gonna convert good. So good idea to use their download page as well. Or if you make a lot of products, you might want to make your own products there and, for more back end for you. Now here's one here that's not approved yet, so it's still not showing my affiliate ID. And there's a lot of different ones as you saw. So when you reload this and people come back, it changes the different ads. Okay, so that's the download page. Then we go to save and preview. Now, I don't know why that's showing up red. Oh, probably because it's paused. I don't know. Go here and copy that. Go there and hit Control V or paste and then hit enter just to see what it's coming out like so far. And it's not showing up. You have to hit save and activate, so make sure you hit save and activate on the bottom there. You see if I click this again, grab that link, so hit save and activate. Alright, so there we go. So here's our video shot, alright, that we took with a screenshot. Just took a screenshot and then we did resize to the box there so it won't be sticking way out or whatever like that and look crazy. And we got the footer so far and the buy button's automatically there. So see, you can export the deals when they're all done, right? Like I'm going to make 10 deals and then I'm going to sell them for a certain price to folks that have the Easy Deal Builder. Now you can put tracking and everything in there. There's so much stuff you can do with that. The header type, all right, the header. Now we want to do the same thing with the header. I'm going to put an image and we're going to upload and we're going to browse. And desktop, and we want to find the one that if we hold the hover of the mouse over, IAP header, should say 940. So we get 940 by 272. Double click on that and upload. And it says it's uploaded. That was quick. Everything's cool. Now if we go down and check that out after, now we'll go to the preview button right there. Might have to choose reload. And then when we reload it, there we have our instant AdSense profits, how to make a killing from AdSense. And then we got our video shot there already. Okay, so we've got those two things. Added custom, right from there. Just took a screenshot and made a header right out of that. That's how you do things the easy way and the cheap way. Online success now, deals, AdSense profits. And there we go there. Oh, that's the online success now. See, I have, alright, so that's a little different. Not too much different. So it's got the black background here, the gray background there. This video seems smaller, that one's wider. Probably go with the smaller one after. But we're just practicing here. You can practice all you want, right? It's not going to be activated. You're not going to have it live until you're done with it. Practice with the print screenshots, practice copy and text from the right now these tabs, see there's a bunch of tabs. You can add as many tabs as you want. In the timer and stuff, we've got to go to continue editing and get the scarcity stuff set up and stuff like that. As we had put the pay button, we'll leave it blue because the page is blue by now. You can drop down this box, grab it free. Well, you can even grab it free. Get the deal. Get this deal. We'll click on that. And here's where you would put your PayPal email link. I wouldn't get the the long code. I would just get the email link when you make a button at PayPal. Or your JV Zoo code, you can paste that whole code in there. And Payspree, I just paste the pay link in Payspree right there. So pretty simple. You just put it there and it automatically does it for you, right? Now, here's, like I say, the thank you page down there, way down the bottom. We'll get to that after. So, get the pay link. We won't put the pay link in there now. Now, the deal pricing. All right, let's say the deal is $7. And the regular price is $27 for this video package. These are the tabs down here. This is the quantity countdown, so we'll do This is an evergreen. This is date and time countdown. All right? Tells you what time zone. At the deal end, where do you want them to go to? Oh, that's the deal end. What time does the deal end? Okay. Social quantity, how many people have already grabbed this? 56? Okay. This tab's already on. We'll put the other tabs on after. This is the thank you page down there you were asking about, Janice. That's the thank you page, or you can use a custom URL and make your own thank you page. All right, custom page, or use their page with the ads on it. Okay. And it's easy because, well, I mean, it's easier, but, you know, is it more beneficial for you to make your own after? Now, the price, we'll say, is $27, usually. And we've got the counter set, and we've got that done, all right? Of course, we don't have the pay button yet. And if you want to go in here and choose an image, you go to the image. Hover over the tabs and you'll see what they are. Tab 1, we can just put this as the main. You know, you can make another tab for affiliates, another tab for the license, or... Now right here, all you got to do is go to Browse. And we'll go to the AdSense videos, and then click on that, and the images, and I'll grab the one maybe 500. And you can always resize that by dragging that arrow. See the way it is? You can drag this with the left mouse button down, and that will resize it. And if you click on the image, you can go to center. And like I say, if you put a link in there, you could have a link that opens up in a new window as well. So we got that image in there. We'll add text in there after. Thank you page. We're just going to save and preview this now. So save and preview. Can copy that link and go to the preview, either one. We'll go to preview. Alright, so it's looking better already. We've got the countdown timer now. We've got the price, and it automatically does the discount of how much you save. So whatever, you know, I mean, I think it's awesome. Okay? If you're a marketer online and you're going to be selling products or doing stuff, this is an awesome tool. Now, get that. This is the whole, you got the whole database right here, right? All in a nutshell. You can preview. Oh, that's the, for the WordPress blog. You can put this right in an iframe on a fan page, and you can add this right to a WordPress post. That code up there, you add right to a WordPress post. All right? Where it says preview narrow. Oh, that's just a preview, but I mean, you can add it to a WordPress post and a Facebook fan page. All right, I'm going to shrink that image down. I don't like that; it's too wide, but that's just a test. Now, see, here's my deal page. If they click on the deals, then they go there. Easy Deal Builder, right here. Easy Deal Maker, copy. And I'm just putting that in the chat box. If you're not watching the webinar, then that's fine. The link will be below. Right, there's only a few hours left now. They say it's going up to 197. I don't know. If it does, that's going to really be bad. Because a lot of people don't have 197 to grab this, even though it would be worth it. I'm doing info product deal, info products to sell.com deals. Making a page here. We're making a page. And we're gonna, there's this, the Facebook thing, Twitter. If you click on that, I don't know why I got two links in here. It might be because I put the link somewhere else, but I take that one out and I'll backspace that. But if I tweet this, just picked up a great deal, AdSense profits. All right, well, this isn't live, so I'm not going to tweet that now because it's not live and the pay button's not live. Okay? But once it's live, I can tweet this, I can share it, I can do a bunch of other things, and folks can too that are on there, okay? Folks can too. If they see a good deal, they might share it for you. So it's all built in. It's awesome. We're at Paint. Now, we've got to put a pay button on there. We've got to do more tabs. This one I like better with the smaller image. Maybe the other one's too small. Now see, you can add an exit pop-up too. So you can add an exit pop-up in that deal builder as well. So when they go to leave, you send them to another page. All right? If they're not buying and they're going to be leaving, then you can send them to another page. More rowy. More rowy. All right? You know, you'll probably make 20% more sales with using that exit pop-up. You don't have to use it all the time. All right, so deals, do log in. Lost where I was here. No, that's the wrong one. That is an old video. /admin/ do log in. All right, there we are. There you go. You got your whole platform, easy deal builder platform. It does tracking, it does sales. Well, if you click on the sales button, though, sometimes it'll register a sale even if you click on it, right? But if you don't click on the sales button, the pay button, you know, but it would only show one. If you're testing it out, it would only show one, and then the rest will, you know, it'll track them. Now, you even got tracking code you can put on the thing. Powered by no. Get that there. If the image is clicked, do nothing. The thank you header. That just means if you want to put the header on the thank you page where it says up there, header TY. Now the dead end URL, you know, where do you want to send them when the deal's over? So the thank you page. Hover over that. Read all the question marks. You would just put thank you for your purchase. And you could highlight over that and make that bigger. You could put an image in there too, thank you for your purchase. All right, if you had an image, if you went to Google Images and it said thank you for your purchase and you saved that image to your desktop, you could add that image there. You wouldn't have to type. And then you could put it in the center. Right over there is center text. It's not going to work when I'm recording right now, right? Usually it'll center the text whether it's not highlighted or if the cursor's right next to the side and you do it, it should go right in the center. But when you're recording, a lot of different things happen. So if you highlight that and go to that thing there, you can go to header big. Wish they had another text editor like, you could use different fonts like Impact or whatever. So now you would go here, and this is where you would say, you know, click here to download your product. Or right-click here and save to desktop. And then right-click on the zip folder to choose extract. And then when you extract it, open it, emailing you for questions. The more explanatory you can be on the download page. So now, see, this isn't hyperlinked to nothing yet, but when it is, then we're going to go to that little link up there on the menu bar that's right next to that arrow thing, and that's going to be where we're going to hyperlink our download to. All right, we're going to upload the zip folder of the AdSense profits into a folder. You can upload it into a folder on your regular public HTML. You can upload it into there. I use Amazon S3. See, we'd go to insert link after. And you would put the URL right here. Now, you don't have to have a zip folder open up in a new window because you're telling him to right-click and download it. All right? And it'll open in a new window anyway. So you can open most other things in a new window, but when it comes to your downloads and your zip folders, you don't need to open it in a new window. Tell them to right-click and save as desktop. All right, so we'll do that after we get the download for that. Okay, the pre-done ads, do you want them done? So save and preview. Now we're going to go to save. And there's the download page that we'll put when we do it in PageSpree or whatever. PageSpree JV Zoo, that's going to be our download page. And then all the folks, when they go to get the download, so you can make a cheap download, right? $4, $5 for a good product. But when folks come here, you're going to make more money on the back end by selling these other products for these folks. All right, so a $5 sale could lead to a $50, $60 sale. All right? It depends. If they buy one of these products and they get the upgrade package to it or whatever and stuff like that, you make a lot of money. If they go down to the bottom where I put my footer and they get Easy Deal Builder, then I'll get money from that too. Okay, friends, we still have to upload the product and link it to that and make a few more tabs and stuff like that. So the video is getting long now, so we're going to have to do an extension video on that, and I'll put both of these videos on a page and then I'll send them off to you guys so you can watch them. Alright, so thanks for coming, and I'll add on the extension video.